Hi friends, myself K. Lakshmi, Assistant Professor in the Department of SNH, Chebrolu Engineering College, Class 18, Topic Types of Magnetic Materials. In this class, I would like to discuss about classification of magnetic materials based on atomic magnetic moment. Materials that provide magnetic flux are known as magnetic materials. Area or region around the material where the magnetic properties can be detected is known as magnetic field. In the field of electrical engineering, magnetic materials plays an important role. Magnetic materials must have high permeability so that large flux may be produced. The magnetic materials are classified based on the atomic arrangement of atoms in the form of magnetic materials. Magnetic materials are classified into 5 types. They are ferromagnetic material, paramagnetic material, diamagnetic material, ferrimagnetic material, and antiferrimagnetic material. The distinction of magnetic material is first based on the whether the atoms carry permanent magnetic dipoles or not. That means materials which have lack of permanent dipoles are called diamagnetic materials. If the atoms of the material carry permanent magnetic dipoles, such a materials are maybe either paramagnet, ferromagnet, antiferrimagnet, and ferrimagnetic. That depends upon the interaction between the individual dipoles. If the permanent dipole do not interact among those, then such a type of materials are called permanent magnet. Diamagnetic material. Now we discuss briefly about diamagnetic materials. Materials composed of atoms or molecules having zero magnetic momentum are called diamagnetic materials. Paramagnetic materials. If the atomic magnetic dipoles are oriented in a random direction in the absence of external field, the materials are named as paramagnetic. The orientation of magnetic momentum in paramagnetic substance is varying depending upon the magnetic field. Ferromagnetic. If the individual dipoles of the material orient in the same direction, the material will be named as ferromagnetic. And the orientation of dipole momentum in ferromagnetic materials is along the field direction. Antiferromagnetic materials. If the neighboring dipoles in the material orient in opposite direction to each other with the same magnitude, that is very important. Here in antiferromagnetic materials, dipoles orient in opposite direction, but all the dipoles having the same magnitude. Such a type of materials are called antiferromagnetic. In ferrimagnetic materials, dipoles are oriented in anti-parallel, but they have unequal magnitudes. So these type of materials are called ferrimagnetic materials. Then now briefly discuss about diamagnetic materials. The relative permeability of these materials are slightly less than unity, and the relative permeability does not depends upon the external field strength. Diamagnetic materials are means they experience a repelling force when they are placed in a strong magnet. That means in a non-uniform magnetic field, they repel away from the strong parts of the field. In the absence of external magnetic field, the net magnetic dipole momentum over each and every atom of the diamagnetic material is zero. That examples of diamagnetic materials are all inert gases, hydrogen, air, water, gold, silver, zinc, bismuth, germanium, silicon, etc. When you observe this diagram, here this is the diamagnetic specimen. Now this diamagnetic specimen is placed in a magnetic field. These are the magnetic poles, north and south. Now the magnetic field is expressed in terms of magnetic flux lines. Now here the magnetic flux lines are passed from north to south. When you observe this diagram, inside the diamagnetic material there is no magnetic flux lines are passed through it. Simply diamagnetic materials are repel the magnetic flux lines. So such a property exhibited by the diamagnetic material. That means diamagnetism means very weak form of magnetism. That means diamagnetic material persists only in the presence of external magnetic field. So whenever a diamagnetic material is placed in a magnetic field, it strongly repels the magnetic field. Properties of diamagnetic material. So before we discuss in the properties of the diamagnetic material, here we discuss how the diamagnetic materials behave in a external magnetic field. When it is placed in a strong electromagnetic, diamagnetic materials are attracted towards the region where the field is weak. Though diamagnetism is present in all materials, but it is masked by other types of magnetism because it is very weak. So here the diagram shows the repulsion of magnetic flux from the center of the material. That indicates the diamagnetic nature of the magnetic material. Also it indicates the atomic magnetic dipole configuration for a diamagnetic material both with and without external magnetic field. That means when no field is applied, the atoms does not containing atomic dipoles, whereas once the external magnetic field is applied, the dipoles are induced and they are aligned in the direction of opposite to the field. That means This explains the how the diamagnetic materials show depends upon the B and H. That means the permeability of the diamagnetic material, which is very small value, and dependence of the external magnetic field, the magnetic flux lines does not pass through it. Now clearly discuss about the what are the diamagnetism of the diamagnetic material. In the absence of magnetic field, the atoms in the diamagnetic material will move in random directions. Once the magnetic field is applied, all the magnetic moments of its atoms will align opposite to the field direction. That is a very important point. So here there is some important properties of diamagnetic material. That means diamagnetic materials having negative susceptibility. That means the susceptibility is slightly less than unity, and it's an order of 10 power minus 6. As the diamagnetic susceptibility is negative, the relative permeability is slightly less than unity, and also the magnetic susceptibility is independent of applied magnetic field strength. Magnetic susceptibility is also independent on temperature. That means it does not change their susceptibility character whenever we change the temperature. That means without there is no change in susceptibility as the temperature will be changes. Diamagnetic materials are weakly repelled by normal magnet. The effect of weak and often masked by other kinds of magnetism. The permanent dipoles does not exist in this diamagnetic material. When a small rod of diamagnetic material is placed in a magnetic field, it simply turns to a position which is perpendicular to the field lines. That means diamagnetic materials are simply pulled the magnetic flux lines. And also in a diamagnetic material, the permanent dipoles are not existed. An atom of this material does not containing permanent dipoles, and the relative permeability is less than 1. Diamagnetic is weakly repelled by normal magnet. So these are the properties of diamagnetic materials. And next we discuss about the another type of magnetic material, that is paramagnetic materials. So materials or substances which having weak magnetism in the direction of field, when it is placed in a magnetic field, are called paramagnetic materials. Relative permeability of these materials are slightly greater than unity. These magnetic materials are slightly magnetized. Now, example for paramagnetic materials: aluminum, platinum, manganese, oxygen, chromium, chloride, copper, and also solutions of iron salts, etc. Now, paramagnetic material contains permanent dipoles, which are because of incomplete cancellation of electron spin and orbital magnetic momentum, which a resultant magnetic momentum is there even though absence of applied field. In the absence of external magnetic field, the dipoles in the paramagnetic material randomly oriented. So, in that region, the resulting net magnetic momentum becomes to 0. When external magnetic field is applied, some of the permanent dipoles try to align in the direction of magnetic field. Few dipoles try to align in the direction of magnetic field. So, the net magnetic momentum is developed in the material is small. So, the material is feebly magnetized. So, here the paramagnetic materials having relative permeability greater than unity and the susceptibility is relatively small value. Its value varies from 10 power minus 5 to 10 square. These materials are generally used in lasers, where in the purpose of energy level transition, and also paramagnetic property of oxygen used in the NMR imaging instrument, which used in the purpose of diagnose the brain tumor or blood clot in the brain. So, let us discuss properties of paramagnetic materials. In the absence of external magnetic field, the dipoles are randomly oriented. That means paramagnetic materials possesses permanent magnetic dipoles, and the paramagnetic materials exhibit positive magnetic susceptibility in an order of 10 power minus 3. That means it is a range from 10 power minus 2 to 10 square, and the relative permeability mu r is slightly more than unity and move from region of low intensity to high intensity in magnetic field. In paramagnetic material, magnetize in the direction of a field. That means the field lines are pulled towards the material and the flux lines are penetrate through the material when it is placed in a magnetic field. Here, the susceptibility of the paramagnetic material is positive, and it depends upon the temperature. That means susceptibility of the paramagnetic material is varying by varying temperature. So, how it is related means it is related by the relation susceptibility of paramagnetic material is equal to C by T, where C is named as Curie constant and the relation is called Curie's law. That means with increase in temperature, susceptibility of the material decreases. They attract magnetic lines of force when placed in a magnetic field. In paramagnetic materials, atoms possesses non-zero magnetic dipole moment. That means their entire properties of a paramagnetic material are lying between dia and ferromagnetic materials. Now, next type of magnetic material, that is ferromagnetic materials. Materials which are strongly magnetized in the direction of field in external magnetic field are called ferromagnetic materials. This range of materials shows strong attractive property in the presence of external magnetic field because they have large and positive permeability value. So, examples for ferromagnetic materials are iron, nickel, cobalt, some steels, and nickel, cobalt, iron and their alloys also examples for ferromagnetic materials. Then discuss about briefly properties of ferromagnetic materials. When external magnetic field is applied to a magnetic material, they strongly attracted to the external field and they easily magnetized. For ferromagnetic materials, relative permeability is greater than 1. That means certain materials possesses a permanent magnetic moment even though external magnetic field is removed. That results the very large and permanent magnetization is occurring. The permanent magnetic momentum in ferromagnetic materials is due to uncancelled spins of electron. That means there is some amount of orbital magnetic moment, but its value is small when compared with spin magnetic momentum. In ferromagnetic material, the dipoles of the adjacent atoms interact with each other, which results a parallel alignment of all the dipoles. This type of interaction between adjacent atoms is named as exchange coupling, or it is also named as exchange interaction. Due to the parallel alignment, if we apply a small value of or a small amount of magnetic field to a ferromagnetic material, large value of magnetization is produced. Due to the parallel alignment of atomic dipoles, the materials possesses a characteristic feature which is called spontaneous magnetization. That means in the presence of magnetic field, the materials allows more number of lines to pass through it. In the presence of external magnetic field, all the dipoles are aligned in the direction of external magnetic field, which is the characteristics is named as saturation magnetization. That will be discussed in hysteresis loop also. Now, susceptibility of ferromagnetic material. Here, the susceptibility and relative permeability of the ferromagnetic materials are very high values. These very strong dipoles lie upon permanently by application of external field. Now the susceptibility and relative permeability of the ferromagnetic materials are varying 10 power 6 of order and the relative permeability of order 10 power 3. The susceptibility of a ferromagnetic material is temperature dependent. That means ferromagnetic materials exhibit two different properties. That means below the particular temperature, that is Curie temperature, it behaves as a ferromagnet, and above the Curie temperature it behaves as a paramagnetic material. Now the magnetic flux metals create a electric current. They do not exhibit linear proportionality between the magnetization and field strength. The magnetization of these materials is not unique function. It depends upon the field to which it is subjected. When a ferromagnetic material is kept in a magnetic field, the field lines are crowded into the material. That means as the temperature increases, susceptibility decreases. The certain temperature ferromagnetic material, that means below the Curie temperature, it behaves as a ferromagnetic material, and above the Curie temperature it behaves as a paramagnetic material. Now this is the expression how the susceptibility is varying with temperature. Susceptibility xi is equal to C by T minus theta. Here theta is called paramagnetic Curie temperature, C is Curie's constant, and T is temperature. Here as temperature greater than theta, material transform into paramagnetic state. If T is less than theta, ferromagnetic material is transformed into ferromagnetic state. So this is the dependence of susceptibility of the ferromagnetic material on temperature. In ferromagnetic material, they possesses permanent dipoles. That means even though by removing external magnetic field, still the atoms or the dipoles align into the field direction. Inside the ferromagnetic material, the material is divided into small regions or volumes. They are named as domains. So in the absence of external magnetic field, all the domains are randomly oriented. Thus the resulting net dipole momentum is 0. Whenever external magnetic field is applied, all the domains are aligned along the same direction. That means as a resulting spontaneous magnetization is developed. In ferromagnetic materials, flux density B, magnetization M is not directly proportional to applied magnetic field H. That is, the ferromagnetic materials possesses magnetization for some time even when magnetizing field is removed. Thus, ferromagnetic materials exhibiting a property which is named as hysteresis. So that hysteresis curve that will be discussed in the next class briefly. So these are some properties of ferromagnetic materials. One of the characteristic of future of ferromagnetic material is spontaneous magnetization. That is very important property of ferromagnetic material. So this is about ferromagnetic materials. Now these are the types of magnetic materials Here we discuss in briefly manner. Thank you.